What it do? How y'all doing? Hope you had a great weekend. It is cold as hell, and that's why your boy look a little crusty, but I ain't going nowhere. So let's get into today's video. Shout out to Olivia. She dropped some real, you feel me? Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe as well as to her channel, link in the description. However, 6 things if you naturally do, you're already a high value man. And I want to make a video that will be a follow up about what that actually means and how to avoid the black pill, blue pill, red pill nonsense and actually choose this pill that's really for you. You feel me? And that is for you and your own connection. But let's see what she got to say. I did not plan. Yo.
Hi guys. Every man wants to be high value, but most of them chase it instead of becoming it. They chase women, they chase validation, they chase the life they think will make them respected. But the truth is, if you're doing the right things naturally, you don't have to chase anything. Women feel it, men respect it, and the world starts adjusting to you. By the end of this video, you'll know the 6 behaviors that instantly separate you from every other man. Not mind games, not tricks, but the real psychology behind how power is felt before it's even spoken. And if you're ready to stop second guessing and actually understand how women respond to real masculine energy, grab my book Attraction Secrets. The link is in the description. Number 1, control. When a woman pushes you, when she gets emotional, cold, sarcastic, or tries to throw you off balance, she's not necessarily doing it because she wants drama. She's doing it because she's wired to test. And the deeper psychology is this: women who grew up with unstable patterns in childhood where attention and safety were inconsistent developed what's called anxious attachment. Psychologist Mary Ainsworth, known for her strange situation experiment, showed that children with inconsistent caregivers tested harder, crying louder, acting out more, clinging more, to see if the caregiver would leave or stay. That programming doesn't just disappear into adulthood, because let's be honest,
it don't. That shit grows up and you go through life, and there's men and women that have an anxious attachment and they don't even realize it. And I am aware of my attachment and what I've dealt with. And the fun fact, I'm gonna make a video about what anxious attachment is, but also why they attract a lot of avoidant type, because this is a real fact. You spitting game.
a lot of women fit into this category. So when a woman tests you, she's unconsciously asking the same thing. Are you stable, or will you leave me like the people did before? At a bar, she might make a slick comment just to see if you'll react. Over text, she might go silent to see if you panic. The weak guy panics and scrambles to win her back. The stable man stays calm and controlled. The bottom line is this: every time you don't fold, her respect multiplies. Number 2, boundaries. A high-value man doesn't allow his time, energy, or focus to be drained. He sets limits, enforces them, and then reinforces them as needed. And women notice this instantly. If she cancels a date last minute and you chase her anyway, she knows you have no boundaries. If she tries to control your schedule and you bend every single time, she knows your world revolves around her. And once she knows that, she loses respect and interest.
Or if they take advantage of you and do you wrong, do you the worst way. Because here's the thing: if somebody respects your boundaries, whether it's a friend, lover, platonic, whatever it may be, they respect it. They ain't gonna try to slither the way just to get whatever they want. If they do, that's a low-key hater, and that's someone you don't need in your life, because they just gonna make it all about me, 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 me. And we're stepping into a world where me, me, me doesn't work no more. You feel me? Yes, take care of yourself. Yes, respect yourself. Yes, have self-respect and know that for you and know your worth, right? But we're not in a world where it's going to be me, 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 me. It's about how do we all connect? How do we all connect, build, and do whatever, right? That's the world we're stepping into.
Say you make plans and she flakes with the classic line, "Sorry, I've just been so busy." She's testing. People make time for what's important to them. If you let this break you.
Remember that. And this device is everywhere. Everyone got a phone. Everyone got everything, right? You cannot be 25/7, 8, 9 busy. No. People that like you, people that have genuine interest in you and care about the connection, the relationship, the building of that, they gonna make the time and effort. They're gonna communicate that. And if they fall short, they're gonna apologize and be sincere and correct it, make it better. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall for the games. Anyone doing mind games, mixed signals don't exist. Check out my video about mixed signals. They don't exist. I'll see you in the...
She knows you're weak. But if you stand your ground, you don't argue, you don't chase, you just pull your energy back a little bit, she feels the difference. That's the power vacuum. The second you stop competing for her time, she starts competing for yours. Boundaries are not punishments. And a lot of you guys are not comfortable with boundaries yet, but you have to become comfortable with boundaries because they're your identity. A man who respects himself first forces the world to respect him second. Number 3, presence. When you enter into into a room, women are scanning like a radar. Biology wired women
Facts.
to detect threat, dominance, and stability within seconds. And if you fail that scan, you're invisible before you even get a chance to open your mouth. Presence is not about being loud or flexing money. It's about controlled energy. The way you walk, the way you sit, the way you look at her when you talk, like you're confident and sure of yourself. That's what separates you from 99% of other guys. Think about two guys in a coffee shop. One is nervous and fumbling with his phone, his shoulders are slouched over, his eyes are like darting around the room, but the other one sits upright. Great posture, he's
That ain't me
relaxed,
right
his
now. I'm
phone is
tired.
down, he's scanning the room quietly and slowly, he's holding firm eye contact when he locks eyes with somebody. Which one do you think she notices first? See, this is not about looks, it's about
Facts.
projecting dominance through your presence. Women don't crave comfort, they crave tension, and that comes from your assuredness while everyone else panics and scrambles. Number 4, selectivity. Most men chase everything that moves because they're desperate for female approval. A high value man is very selective, and that selectivity drives women
Facts.
crazy in a good way. When a woman realizes you're not impressed by every pretty face or every nice body, she knows she's dealing with a man who
I swear to God, I'm not. I don't care how bad, how good you look. None of that. I ain't falling for them games. Some of these shorties that look amazing, beautiful from the physical, but they ain't got no substance. They ain't got no humor. They ain't got no anything. You're just talking to a brick wall like you flaccid. Like, you feel me? Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You gotta have more than just your looks. Yes, they get you in the door. They don't keep you there. If you ain't got no substance, no potency, no spirit, no soul, no nothing, no love, no heart, no nada, you ain't got shit. I'm out of there. You know, matter of fact, you came over here, bitch. You get out of here. The fuck?
has options. Evolutionary psychologist David Buss found that women are wired to compete harder for selective men because it signals
Yeah.
higher genetic and social value. Here's the difference. Average men
Okay.
validate
Shoot.
everyone they meet. High value men only show interest when it's earned. That doesn't mean that you're like an asshole about it. It just means that your
Facts.
validation is rare, and because it's rare, it's valuable. Let's say she says something smart or genuinely funny. You can smile and say, "That's good, I like that." That's earned validation. It lands because it isn't just given away freely. She wants to feel chosen, but only by a man who chooses very carefully. Number 5, purpose. If your life revolves around women, you've already lost. High
Fucking
value men
lost.
focus around their mission and place the right woman in it. Purpose is seductive.
Bars.
Without it, you're just another guy chasing attention, but with it, you become the center of everything. Think about men who build movements, legacies, businesses. Their focus is on something bigger than themselves, and women align with that energy.
If you ain't doing that, you already lost in life. Simple as that.
Because when a man's anchored in that purpose, he signals a very, very, very powerful survival advantage. She feels safer with him because his life has structure. This is why you never stop expanding. Because when a man keeps growing, he forces women to chase alignment with him. Number 6, composure. And this is the one that separates the men who just look confident from the men who truly are confident. Composure isn't about how you act when she tests you. It's about how you carry yourself when life tests you, when your plans fall apart, when people disrespect you, when tension fills a room. The weak man will react. He'll lose all emotional control. He'll let pressure expose his insecurity. But high quality men do the exact opposite.
Before I let her say that, listen to me right now. If you dealing with a shorty, and I know we have all had to slip up when we raise our voice. You're human too, but I'm telling you, when you raise your voice, that hits the switch. You lost. Because what she's about to say is somebody who controls and master their emotions and don't react, they respond in a healthy manner. That's of this particular situation. That man wins. Watch bars. I know this. I played these games
They stay
before.
calm and deliberate. They slow down and assess instead of speeding up because of nervousness. Because when your emotions stay in check under pressure, everyone around you feels it. She doesn't just see composure, she feels security. And the same effect happens with other men. They'll defer to you without even realizing why, because it's biological leadership. It's dominance that commands respect without ever asking for it. You don't have to prove control over her when you already project control over yourself. That's why silence, stillness, and timing are your sharpest weapons. You don't rush, you don't justify, you don't pretend, you just move when it's time. That's what makes composure lethal. It's the quiet power that turns attraction into respect and respect into influence. If you control pressure, enforce boundaries, command presence, stay selective with purpose, and remain composed under chaos, you don't have to prove value. You just embody it. And that's why if you're ready to stop chasing and start leading, you have to grab my book, Attraction Secrets. It breaks all of this down so it becomes second nature. nature. The link is in the description. So with that being said, until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Straight bars. I agree with everything she said. Even the comments are realizing some things. Motherfucker said, I'm getting my passport. I got 4 baby mamas. I'm gonna make more. Yo. These comments, bro. That's wild. But hey, man. I'm telling you. This is a whole new game we stepping into. Right? Don't get lost in this certain narrative of what high value man or woman means. It's all uniquely connected for you and your own connection to source. I'm not trying to make this a religious video. Whatever you believe in, whether it's God, this and that and the third, it's about that. It's about how do you carry yourself with the vulnerability, with the ability to respond to life as the universe, as God shows up. You take those opportunities and navigate the emotion, navigate the challenges and the obstacles, and become a better person every single day and show up the best you can and just show up to life. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it could be humbling, it could be very harsh, it could be brutal, it could be whatever, but you still at the end of the day you show up because you choose yourself and you choose love. Love from God, love from the universe, love from other people, whatever it may be. That's what this is all about, and that's what I'm learning. But I'm blessed that I have come to understanding and still learning and applying that, because I'm no better than anybody. I'm gonna be better than the person I was a year ago, or 2 years ago, 3 years ago, right? That's it, though. I hope you have a good, wonderful day. My bad for looking a little dusty, tired, and all this. It's been a crazy weekend for me. It's been a crazy day, to say the least. Lack of sleep and everything. I hope you enjoyed this video, which I know you did. Shout out to her. Shout out to you. I'll see you later, though. Take it easy. Peace.